Hey folks, welcome to this third highlight video from the Melbourne International HiFi Show. If you haven't seen videos 1 and 2, I'll put the links here. You can go and check those out if you're interested. My third and final highlight, or highlights actually, came from the VAF audio room. Now VAF is both a retailer and manufacturer of audio gear, and what caught my attention specifically was their setup displaying the Meze audio and the Chord Electronics products. So I'm going to talk about those two separately, even though this is all into one bundle. First of all, one of the headphones that was on display was the Meze Audio Empyrean. Now I've reviewed Meze Audio's 99 Classics and 99 Neo headphones. I love both of them, particularly the 99 Neo, and that was very much how Meze Audio made their name. Both of them are very well priced headphones, but perform well above their price tag. So when we go to the Empyrean headphone, we're suddenly taking a jump from a headphone worth a couple of $100 all the way to a headphone worth $3,000 US. So it's a massive jump. The Empyrean is a unique headphone as well because it's got a brand new driver style that's never been in anything ever before. It's known as an isodynamic hybrid array driver, and essentially what it's got is two voice coils attached to a single diaphragm. And I would summarize it as being a little bit like having a dynamic driver and a planar magnetic driver all combined into one. The benefit is meant to be that it handles different frequencies optimally rather than just being a planar magnetic or just being more that sort of dynamic circular style driver. It merges the benefits of both together into this brand new driver type. Now VAF had it connected to a number of their products, and I had a brief listen to it, recognizing that it was a suboptimal setup because you're at a hi-fi show and there's noise and there's distractions. But I have to say the sound was absolutely fantastic. It was fast, transparent, beautifully rendered audio, and I'm really hoping at some point I do get a chance to actually review a pair of the Empyreans, because at first glance or at first listen at the hi-fi show, they were really impressive. They also happen to look beautiful. The design and the manufacturing of them is exquisite as well. As I've already mentioned, the other thing that VAF had on display in the section that caught my attention was Chord's various range of DACs. Most of you will be familiar with Chord. They make the Mojo, the Hugo and the Dave range of DACs. They're pretty well world renowned at this point for making excellent DACs, all made in England and designed by a man named Rob Watts. So for me, the highlight of the actual trip in, or at least into the VAF room I should say, was that Rob Watts was on hand on Friday and Saturday, and I was able to stand and talk to him for about probably 30 minutes. During that time, Rob explained to me his philosophies for the design of the Chord range of DACs. Specifically, what I was asking him was why he hadn't gone down the path of a non-oversampling DAC like something like the Shit Gumby, or down the DSD path with something like a Sabre chip DAC. What he explained to me was really eye-opening, and he talked a lot about understanding the way we perceive sound, the various cues that are so important for us to actually take in the sound and feel that it's realistic and not just a reproduction of a recording. So the things that give us a sense of depth in the soundstage and space and transparency in the music. So it was really quite eye-opening and fascinating to hear that explanation from the man himself that had designed these DACs. As a result, I'm now itching to get my hands on some Chord products, give them a thorough review, and see if what Rob's saying does actually translate into the sound that I think I'm going to hear. And indeed, when I was at the hi-fi show and had some auditions, what I was hearing was really impressive. For some reason, I've never really taken the time to get into Chord's products before, but what I heard has me very, very interested, so stay tuned. I can tell you there's probably a Mojo review coming very soon, and hopefully a Cutest review coming as well. So that's it for my top 3 highlights from the Melbourne International HiFi Show. There was plenty of other things to see, but these were the 3 things that really resonated with me and my focus on head-fi and personal audio. So I hope you found this interesting. As I said, stay tuned for the reviews on each of these. If you haven't already subscribed, do hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified, and I'll look forward to seeing you here next time on Passion for Sound.